Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. President Draupadi Murmu says social justice should be the prime objective of digital innovation, confers Digital India Awards in New Delhi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah addresses a rally at Chaibasa in Jharkhand to also address a rally at Korba in Chhattisgarh later today. Bihar government begins caste survey in the state. Kevin McCarthy elected as new Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives. Cold wave conditions to prevail in many parts of North India for the next few days. And the mascot torch and anthem of Khelo India Youth Games to be unveiled in Bhopal today. President Draupadi Murmu has said that digital technologies have enabled the government to reach the remotest part of the country at the click of a button. She said India's story of digital transformation is a story of innovation, implication and inclusion. President Murmu said this while addressing the gathering after giving away the Digital India Awards 2022 to the winners in New Delhi. The President expressed confidence that India is setting the right example of ensuring the inclusion of vulnerable and marginalized sections of society.
India has pioneered innovative digital projects that promoted digital inclusion with an objective of providing affordable access to digital services to all citizens. In the face of pandemic, our proactive technological interventions help us in pandemic management and ensured operational continuity of important government services. As a result, India has emerged as an important country using technology for a resilient economy and people-centric governance.
President Murmu said social justice should be the prime objective of digital innovation. She said, being one of the oldest democracies, India has been substantially using these technological innovations to deepen the democratic traditions.
India takes over the presidency of G20, which is a milestone event. What is noteworthy here is that India, as a mother of democracy, has been substantially using these technological innovations to deepen the democratic traditions rooted in our soil. Last year, India also launched indigenous 5G network services that provide high data speeds, reliable connectivity for a large number of devices and the ability to process extremely large volumes of data very quickly. This will positively transform the governance and the society.
The President asked people to leverage prevailing policies and enable the ecosystem to position the country as a global powerhouse for software and hardware products by building innovative made-in-India technologies. Our correspondent reports that Digital India Awards 2022 were given away in 7 various categories to the winners. Digital India Awards are instituted under the aegis of the National Portal of India, which provides single-window access to information and services being offered by government entities at all levels. Senior BJP leader and Union Home Minister Amit Shah today addressed a public meeting at Chaibasa in Jharkhand. Mr. Shah said when BJP government was in state, many good works were done, but the present government, led by Hemant Soren, has destroyed the state.
हमारी सरकार ने इस क्षेत्र के अंदर शिक्षा, रोड, विद्युत, सब प्रकार के काम शुरू किए, मगर उसके बाद में यहाँ पर एक ऐसी सरकार आई जिसने झारखंड को तबाह कर रख दिया है। इस राज्य का मुख्यमंत्री तो जनजाति का है, मगर ये सरकार आदिवासियों की विरोधी सरकार है। इस सरकार के समय में भ्रष्टाचार अपनी चरम सीमा पर पहुंचा है।
Mr. Shah also interacted with party workers in Chaibasa. Late in the day, he will also address a public meeting in Korba town of Chhattisgarh. BJP State President Arun Sahu said party workers will be motivated by the Union Home Minister's presence, which is bound to give more momentum towards the party's ongoing preparations for assembly elections. A core group meeting of the party will also be held in Korba, in which 35 senior leaders will participate. Assembly elections in Chhattisgarh are slated to be held in November this year. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is chairing the second National Conference of Chief Secretaries in New Delhi on the concluding day today. The Prime Minister said yesterday that it is a wonderful forum to exchange views on important policy-related subjects and to strengthen team spirit to take India to newer heights. The three-day conference, which began on Thursday, is focused at achieving rapid and sustained economic growth in partnership with the states. The idea behind this conference is that cooperative federalism through central ministries and departments working together with states in seamless coordination is an essential pillar for the development and progress of New India. With this vision in mind, Mr. Modi had conceptualized this conference, which was held for the first time in Dharmashala last year. More than 200 people comprising representatives of the central government, chief secretaries and other senior officials of the states, union territories and domain experts are participating in the conference. The discussion in the conference are being held on 6 identified themes. These are thrust on MSMEs, infrastructure and investments, minimizing compliances, women's empowerment, health and nutrition, and skill development. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has said that India is on the rise as never before. He was speaking after the NCC Republic Day Camp 2023 in New Delhi this morning. The Vice President said the country has now become the global destination of opportunity and investment.
I am happy to share that our country is now the 5th largest global economy. Only recently, we overtook our erstwhile colonial rulers, and by turn of the decade, there is no doubt we will be 3rd largest global economy. Recently, India has overtaken Japan to become the 3rd largest automotive market in the world.
Mr. Dhankar said the NCC over the years has created a truly vibrant and diverse cadre of motivated and disciplined youth who are doing excellent work in all walks of life. He said NCC is a trained human reservoir to give selfless service to society and be available anytime for any national cause. The 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas PBD convention has been organized in Indore from tomorrow till the 10th of January in partnership with the government of Madhya Pradesh. The theme of this PBD convention is Diaspora, Reliable Partners for India's Progress in Amrit Kal. More from a correspondent.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will formally inaugurate the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention on January 9, while President Draupadi Murmu will preside over the valedictory session and present the Pravasi Bharati Samman. In an exclusive interview with All India Radio, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan thanked the Prime Minister and said that Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention will be organized in such a way that people remember it and Pravasi Indians go back with good memories. Over 3,500 diaspora members from around 70 different countries have registered for the convention. The 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention is also significant because it is being organized as a physical event for the first time after a gap of 4 years. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
On the sidelines of the program, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will release a commemorative postage stamp on Monday. The stamp is dedicated to the safe and legal migration of India's migrants. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
अगर आप कर रहे हैं प्रतियोगी परीक्षाओं की तैयारी, तो कार्यक्रम अभ्यास है सिर्फ आपके लिए। इस बार का विषय है हिंदी। इस कार्यक्रम को आप सुन सकते हैं शनिवार रात 9:30 बजे FM गोल्ड यानी 100.1 मेगाहर्ट्ज पर।
The Bihar government has begun caste surveys in different parts of the state today. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar made it clear that only castes along with economic status of each family will be catalogued. He clarified that sub-castes will not be catalogued. Mr. Kumar informed that the enumerators will also talk to people living outside the state.
सब जगह जा करके एक एक घर में एक एक बात को पूछेंगे, देखेंगे। कोई अब जात की जगह उपजात बता देता है ना, जाति लिखेगा तभी ना संख्या ठीक से होगा। तो इस तरह से एक एक चीज सबको समझाए हैं और लोग पूरा ट्रेनिंग करके अब वो करने जा रहे हैं और जल्दी से जल्दी वो हो जाएगा।
In the first phase of the census, number of all households will be counted and recorded. In the second phase, which is to start from the 1st to the 30th of April, information about people living in the households, their castes, and socio-economic conditions will be collected. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami reached Joshimath in Chamoli district today and inspected the land subsidence areas. He also met the affected families to inquire about the well-being. Mr. Dhami also reviewed the situation with the officials of the district administration. Rescue and relief operations for the affected families in Joshimath is going on a war footing. The 8-member expert team is also in Joshimath for the last 2 days to study the reasons behind the situation of disaster. Earlier, the state government had ordered for immediate evacuation of the danger zone in Joshimath. A rehabilitation center has been set up at a safer place. A disaster control room has also been set up at Joshimath. District Magistrate Himanshu Khurana has said that sector officers have been deployed at the ward level to complete the survey work and shift the affected people to alternative shelter buildings as well as inshore facilities. The Jal Shakti Ministry has said that a committee has been constituted to conduct a rapid study of the occurrence of land subsidence and its impact in the region of Joshimath in Uttarakhand. A rapid study has been proposed to be undertaken to safeguard the human settlements, buildings, highways and infrastructure by the committee. The committee will examine the cause of occurrence and its impact and submit a report to the National Mission for Clean Ganga within 3 days. It will comprise representatives of Environment Ministry, Central Water Commission, Geological Survey of India and National Mission of Clean Ganga, among others. Director General of Civil Aviation DGCA has issued an advisory to all scheduled airlines on handling unruly passengers on board and respective responsibilities as per the regulations. The DGCA has advised to use restraining devices in case all conciliatory approaches have been exhausted. The move came following few incidents of unruly behavior and inappropriate conduct by passengers on board the aircraft during flight. Republican leader Kevin McCarthy has been elected as the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives. He was picked after days of election drama, making the election process for electing the Speaker as the longest in 160 years. 57-year-old McCarthy got 216 votes in the final tally to be elected as Washington's top legislator who presides over House business and is second in line to the presidency. The divided Republicans took 15 rounds of voting over 4 days to elect the Speaker. The India Met Department IMD has said that cold wave to severe cold wave conditions are likely to prevail in many pockets over Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Jammu, Himachal Pradesh and Delhi. The IMD has also predicted dense to very dense fog conditions over these areas. In Rajasthan, all government and private schools in Jaipur, Jhalawar, Sri Ganganagar and Hanumangarh districts have been declared holiday till the 14th of this month for students up to class 8. Our correspondent reports that the severe cold waves have affected normal life. Indira Gandhi International IGI Airport in New Delhi has issued passengers advisory in view of fog. It said passengers should contact the airline concerned for updated flight information. The minimum temperature recorded in the national capital was 2.2 degrees this morning, while maximum is expected to settle around 16 degrees Celsius. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan will unveil the mascot, torch and anthem of the Khelo India Youth Games 2022 in a colourful program at Shaurya Samarak in Bhopal this evening. Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports Nishit Pramanik will be the guest of honour in the event. Madhya Pradesh is hosting the 5th edition of the Games to be held from the 30th of this month. 6,000 players will show their sports skills in 8 different cities of the state for 13 days in the Khelo India Youth Games. In cricket, the third and final T20 International between India and Sri Lanka will be played at Rajkot today. The match will start at 7 p.m. National Council of Science Museums has organized sky-gazing event at the India Gate. The 3-day event, organized in association with Nehru Memorial Museum and Library, was inaugurated by Minister of State for Culture Arjun Ram Meghwal yesterday. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President Draupadi Murmu says social justice should be the prime objective of digital innovation, confers Digital India Awards in New Delhi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah addresses a rally at Chaibasa in Jharkhand to also address a rally at Korba in Chhattisgarh later today. Bihar government begins caste survey in the state. Kevin McCarthy elected as new Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives. Cold wave conditions to prevail in many parts of North India for the next few days. And the mascot, torch and anthem of Khelo India Youth Games to be unveiled in Bhopal today. And with that we end the Midday News.